4 p.m.
Okay, roll call.
Roll call.
Mayor Ambrosio Hernandez, Commissioner Michael Pacheco,
Present.
Commissioner Bobby Carrillo, Commissioner Ramiro Caballero, Commissioner Daniel Chavez,
Here.
Commissioner Ricardo Medina,
Present.
Commissioner Itza Flores.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Motion.
Second.
Vote. Second. Anyone's against? Are you in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let us pray. Lord, we come to you today in prayer asking for you to bless this meeting. Allow us to have meaningful discussions, to set expectations, and to reach our goals. Take our unified voice and grant us the gift of right thought as we make our decisions to align our work with our community. For this we pray. Amen.
All right, anybody for a public testimony?
No, sir.
All right, under city manager's report, we have the submission of sales tax collection report for January 2025, representing a 2.89% year-to-date true growth. Additional information's in your packet. If you all have any questions. All right, under item 3B, we're going to call Judge Juan Viescas up to the podium for a special recognition.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Mayor Pro Tem, Commissioners, thank you for giving me the little opportunity to say a few words about Rodolfo Rudy Martinez. To those that are watching us here, thank you for being here. To those of us that are watching us on TV, to the media, thank you for joining us. I normally speak from the hip, but today I had to write down a little narrative just in case I lost my way when I'm talking about Judge Rudy. Judge Rudy was here with his wife Norma, his son Rudy Jr. is here, and his wife, and Judge Rudy's two sisters that are here, all supporting him. Judge Rudy has been a lawyer for over 37 years. He's my age. And out of those, he's given the city over 20 years of service as a judge here in the city. This December, he decided with his wife that he was ready to retire. So he retired in December. And as you see him here today, I've known him since high school, although he doesn't remember me from high school. But he was quiet, unassuming, humble. You would never know that he would be a lawyer because all the people that were yelling and would be in debate, those would be, wow, this guy must be a lawyer like Mr. Carrillo here when he was in high school. But Judge Rudy became a lawyer, right? And he was a good lawyer, and he is a good lawyer. But he made the decision to step down. And in the time that I've known him and the time that I've worked with him in this last 3.5 years, I can tell you as a commission that, and the people that are from Pharr, that he served with integrity and dignity. He possesses empathy, compassion, and he knows when to use it. Because we all need to be stern, but we all need to have compassion and empathy, especially with the people that come before us. And he possessed that. And I don't think there would be anybody that has come before him on a traffic citation, code violation, that would say, he didn't listen to me, he didn't explain, he didn't understand what I was going through. And that's what we do in a municipal court. We're a small town, and the courts need to do that. As a colleague, whenever I needed him, he was always there, never said no. I needed to be out because my mother-in-law passed away, and I needed to be out for several days, and he was ready to cover, set aside his family to help somebody else. So I'm gonna miss his presence. He hasn't been there for going on 2 months already, and we have staff here. Alyssa de la Cerda is the court coordinator. Jesse is not even working today, but he came in because of the judge, right? So Jesse, thank you for being here also, Alyssa. So I asked the city manager and the mayor to allow us some time to recognize him. And today, all we have for him is a little plaque to show his recognition and appreciation on behalf of the citizens, and something for the city, paperweight to show the number of years of service that he gave to the city. But Judge Rudy, I give you this on behalf of the city, on behalf of the commission, on behalf of the mayor and the residents, and appreciation and another award from the city. And thank you again for your service. Okay.
Appreciate your kind words, Judge, and I'm gonna miss the city because I have been here quite a while. And I wrote something that I'd like to read to you all. I would like to thank Mayor Hernandez and city commissioners for giving me the opportunity to serve our community, the city of Pharr, in the role of municipal judge, more recently as alternate judge. It has been a very rewarding experience. I greatly appreciate your trust in me. I was blessed to work with exceptional personnel from the municipal court, city administration, police department, code enforcement, fire department, and other city departments. I thank them for their unwavering commitment to the city of Pharr. I would also like to say that I thank Judge Viescas for his support and professionalism. His knowledge and wisdom has been indispensable to the court. The court clerks, bailiffs, investigators, jailers, police officers are all essential to the operation of the court. I truly appreciate them and thank them for their dedication. I thank the clerks, of course, they do a lot of work, as I learned throughout the years. I would also like to thank my family members who are here and always been a great support to my family and me. My son, Rudy, my precious wife, Normalinda Martinez, and we have another son who was not able to be here, Rodrigo Martinez. And I ask the Lord to bless you and continue to lead and serve that you may continue to lead and serve the great city of Pharr. Thank you. Thank you.
Judge Martinez, I reached out to Judge Martinez a couple months ago, and still thinking that he was still part of the court, and he called me and says, "Oh, I'm sorry, Commissioner, I'm no longer." Like, what? When did you retire? And just to say that he's always willing to respond and to answer to our needs here in the city of Pharr. I don't know if anyone has any other comments, but thank you for all your service and thanks to the family, because sometimes we reach out during dinner times or breakfast times or lunch times, and you're always willing to cooperate and help the community. Thank you.
Uh, I'd also like to thank, Judge, for all the service you've done for the city of Pharr. I've known you for about 10 years already, and I had heard about you before I got here, and everything was true, what uh, uh, they said about you. And also, I want to congratulate you on a wonderful career that you've done. And I also congratulate you on the ability to be able to do what you did, for all those years, and at the same time be able to retire and, on your own terms and on your own time. And I know that's very difficult, and every man's dream is to be able to do that. And you've accomplished it. You raised your family. You had a wonderful career. And I hope you enjoy the rest of, your retirement. I know your work is not over, and I wish you the best for you and your wife and your family.
Yeah, just a few words also, Rudy. Thank you for your service. I mean, I've known you for a long, long time. Obviously, it wasn't just a matter of he served his time here on the city also, and he served it very well. And you've always been a major part of Pharr, and I'm sure you all are still going to be a part of Pharr. I know you won't go away. You will always, your heart is here, and you'll be here for a long time. And you know what? Thank your family for allowing us to have him be with us for such a long time. So thank you very much to your family. And most of all, thank you very much, Rudy. You've always been a friend, and I can always reach out to me, and I can always reach out to you. Thank you.
Rudy, thank you very much for your service. 20 years, and enjoy your family. And we're here to serve anytime you want for us to help you or anything.
Just a few words. Thank you for everything that you do or that you've done. We do appreciate that. Very professional, great person. And now I congratulate you on the next part of your life is just to enjoy what's coming forward, the time, friendship, the cafecito, at the breakfast table, enjoying and just talking about the past and also talking about the future. God bless you.
Mayor Pro Tem, permission to speak?
Yeah, go ahead.
Judge, thank you for your service, and it was a pleasure working with you. Just like Judge Juanito mentioned, it's ironic how you got that paperweight, how that paperweight calms paper and puts him at, some kind of stillness. You brought the same thing to the city of Pharr, Judge. When people came before you, obviously, Judge Juanito talked about the core values that you have and that you gave the community, which is very important as a judge. You brought a lot of empathy, you brought a lot of compassion. You brought sternness as well, but all those core values were very important with the position that you served, Judge. And I congratulate you and your family. And I also was able to see, Judge Juanito and I, how your core values trickle down to your son, which is sitting right behind you, which we had the pleasure of working together as well. So congratulations, Wes. He's been a great asset to the DA's office, Judge. Thank you.
Well, congratulations again, and thank you for your service. Please join the commission up here for a photo.
Bring your family. Have your family come up.
Right, next, we have Yudi with the city events of interest.
Good afternoon, Commission. Mayor Pro Tem Yuri Gonzalez with your Office of City Communications for the record. Before we move on with that package you have in front of you, which are our upcoming events, there's two recaps we do want to showcase. The first one is with our Pharr Fire Department. On January 11th, 3 Pharr firefighters were deployed to California to assist with the wildfires. Chief Pilar Rodriguez called us and, gave us a heads up that this deployment was happening at 6 in the morning. So we were able to capture, some footage before their departure.
We have a crew that's about to depart to California to assist with the fires. We have been activated as part of the Texas Interstate Fire Mutual Aid System. We will be sending what we call an engine company, type 1 engine company, which is a fire truck with water and hoses and all the necessary equipment to fight fires. And we'll be sending 3 personnel.
I'm just nervous, mixed emotions, just ready to get out there and help out.
Good, babe. Just take good care of each other, man. This. All of the guys that are being deployed have been trained over many years on multiple disciplines. They have training on emergency medical, firefighting, wildland, swift water, and they carry multiple disciplines to handle whatever they come across.
We do have Chief Pilar Rodriguez here. If there's any questions on their status of these brave firefighters that I believe are still in California.
What's the time period that you're going to be out there, Chief?
Mayor, they're approximately day 10 of their deployment, and it's looking like a 20-day deployment, so they should be back about the end of the month.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Our second recap is the City of Pharr's 116th birthday, which was an event that took place outside of City Hall for our community. We also have a recap of that.
Today, we are celebrating 160 years of the City of Pharr with the community, with some cake, some goodie bags. Tonight, we do have our fire department, our police department, we're our finance department. Some of those departments that we don't usually see out there in the community, they're here celebrating 160 years.
Today, we're celebrating the 116th birthday of the City of Pharr. It's a day for celebration. I mean, Pharr is a city growing. We're old, but not that old as a city, but it's a city that's still growing, and we're trying to do as much as we can on these celebrations to bring all the citizens here in Pharr to come out here and really enjoy a really nice evening.
We're out here with the community tonight celebrating the 116th birthday of our great city. A lot of rich history here in the City of Pharr, so to be out here and see multi-generations come out and enjoy, and we got the younger crowd, we got, folks that have been within the city for a very long time, and just getting to talk to all the people and having our elected officials out here engaged in our community, truly a special night, and it's awesome to be a part of.
She wanted to be part of the video.
That was an awesome event. That was a really, really good event. We had a lot of people out there. It was a really, really nice event.
se mira bonito.
Yeah, it was really, really nice.
Yeah, great job.
The flyers you have with you, these packets, some of these flyers are part of the It's Time Texas Community Challenge now, rebranded to Healthier Texas. So that event is happening January 28th at 6 p.m. at Jones Box Park. This is open not only to Pharr residents, but really anyone in the region. It's a Zumba and food distribution event. This is a collaboration with the Food Bank RGV. So really encouraging people to go out there, keep logging their points through that mobile app, staying active. And these events are going to be happening for the next couple of weeks. So we're just really encouraging people to come out. We do have Abel Molina in the audience if there's any specific questions as our new events director, I'm sorry. The next flyer is the Walk with the Mayor. This has been happening over the past couple of years at the PSJ Stadium. This is scheduled for February 4th at 6 p.m. We really encourage you to come out. Once again, stay active and keep logging those points through that app. Our next event is spearheaded under our municipal court. This is a Valentine's Day event. For those that want to get married, this is a free wedding. Say I do. This is happening at the Pharr One French Garden. We are encouraging those that want to get married to get their license 72 hours in advance prior to this event. Traditionally, we have great photo ops, we have food, we have free photography for them, and it's really a great event for them. The one taking the lead with this is Judge Jerry Munoz.
And who's doing the setup?
Our events coordinator, which we also have Abel Molina, who's our special events director, if there's specific questions on logistics and setups.
Hi.
How are you, sir?
Morning, or afternoon. Abel Molina, Special Events Director. Yeah, so the setup's being done primarily by the Special Events Department, and we kind of coordinate with all the other departments on what help we need as far as the decorating, the layout, and stuff like that.
Okay.
So-
The residents really like this. Just, it's a very successful event. And whatever you had out there, just, you need to go back and look at, because that's the first time they do it. You have to have a better and much larger, more impressive layout for the public that's coming for this, because it's a very meaningful day for them. And if we're going to be involved with that, we have to set it up much better than what we've done. It's fine though it was before, but we want it to be better.
Yeah.
So that's the expectation, just, so go look at the last 2 years, how it's been done and what's the environment that's been set up, because we expect it to be much better.
Yeah, for sure. I'll coordinate that with my team and see
And
what
also, I
else.
think you guys give out, don't you give a little trinkets or, don't you give us something, or you have a little food or something for them as well, or no? Have we done that in the past? Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. So again, make sure all that's ready. Make sure you have, you can have their little, their flutes or whatever drinking material they're gonna have, right? Because it's a celebration for them. So just remember, it's a special day, not only for them, but for us, for them allowing us to be involved with it. So make it special, okay?
Sure. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Full disclaimer, the wedding rings are not included,
Good.
but they do need their marriage license 72 hours in advance. Our next event is February the 14th. This is on Valentine's Day, 7:30 p.m. The Night Under the Stars have been a very successful events in 2024, so we want to continue with these events, now in 2025, and of course, improving, enhancing what they are, becoming. So this is the first one for the year. Once again, Pharr 1. This is a ticketed event, and we'll have more information on when tickets will be ready for pickup at our special events offices.
Who takes care of the landscape there on that?
Our special events director, Abel.
It's still him. No, I mean, the water and the fountain and for it to be clean and that, what department is doing that?
That's coordinated with the Parks and Recreation Department. So whenever we have an event, we give them a heads up.
Where's Parks? Who's over Parks? What? Oh, there you are. So, just make sure, Sergio, que todo esté limpio, está trabajando, right? Because you get a lot of footprint. And also, if you want to, I don't know, you need a better sign than what we normally put it. We always put a digital kind of text out sign event here. It was kind of cheesy. Guys should think of something else to do, because it's a special event as well. But all the landscape, everything should be up to par, and especially the water, all the features, everything, it should be green, right? Because it's an important site for the city. So please make sure that gets done, just like you've done before, but don't let it fall, okay?
More information to follow on all of these events on social media and our city channel, Spectrum 1300. This concludes our events of interest for City Manager's Report. Thank you.
Okay. Very nice.
All right, before we go to consent, we need to untable item 4B.
Okay, do a motion to a table?
Motion.
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It is untabled.
All right.
Active item.
And for consent agenda, all the items listed under consent agenda are considered to be routine and uncontroversial by the governing body and will be enacted by one motion.
Make a motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes. Okay. In accordance with section 551.071 through 551.087 of the Texas Government Code, the Pharr Board of Commissioners hereby gives notice that it's convening and into executive session to discuss the items listed in the public portion of the meeting agenda, the time now being 4:24. We'll be back shortly.
That's right.
All right, time's 5:14. We're back in open session.
It's a meeting.
Go ahead.
All right. Item 5A, consideration and action, if any, on resolution appointing, reappointing one member to the Golf Course Advisory Board. We need a motion on table
Move
first.
to on table.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes. It's on table.
Staff recommends the appointment of Heraclio Benavides.
So move.
Second.
Medina, you saw this? You saw this gentleman? then?
Yes.
Because you're over the golf, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Any further discussion? Otherwise, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
All right, item 5B, consideration and action, if any, on resolution appointing two members to the Pharr Memorial Library Board. Staff recommends Jolie Sanchez and Mariela Cortez.
Second.
Second.
Ramiro, you reviewed that list?
No.
Who's our library?
I am.
I don't think we have anybody.
Oh, okay. Who's?
I am.
It is you, right? I knew somebody was, absolutely. So you're good?
Yes.
All right. Any further discussion? Otherwise, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes. Thank you.
All right, item 6A, no action on that. Item 7A, consideration and action, if any, on amendment number 1 in the amount of $75,520 to the professional engineering services agreement with TriMet Consultants for lift station number 10, 18, and 40 elimination project.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Item 7B, consideration and action, if any, on amendment number 2 in the amount of $547,250 to the professional engineering services agreement with GDJ Engineering for the Moore Road project.
Move
Motion.
Second.
Maria, they were asking, and I want to make sure I got this right. I said it was going to be ready in 2026. The Moore Road project. Is that still accurate?
Maria Rangel, city engineer for the record. So right now, the critical path for the project is the right-of-way acquisition, which is this amendment right here, as well
Sure.
as the utility.
Yes, ma'am.
Part of the utility relocation includes the elimination of one of the lift stations,
Yes.
which is in the previous agreement, the one that was just passed right now. So that will that's going to take about a year or so to complete. That's our earliest estimate, but of course, consultants know to start, go as quickly as they can and as efficiently as possible. But on the conservative end, it's going to take about a year to get through that, the utilities and the right of way.
So it's still accurate that we will be breaking ground in 2026?
Yes,
We'll be letting?
yes, letting in 2026. Correct.
Yeah, you know, sometimes I don't like talking to you because you're so bright. I can't follow you. The stuff you say.
I'm sorry,
So
I didn't answer
please
your
dumb
question.
it up next time for me at least. Okay, but I got it. 2026.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
All right, 7C, consideration and action, if any, authorizing city manager to negotiate and execute service contract with Jordan Johnson, Inc. from San Antonio, Texas, for professional consulting services focused on performance excellence and long-term financial sustainability.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.